Ready? Action.
Welcome back to GENS Publication Virtual Book Tour 2026. Now this next guest is very special. He might just be the most impressive young author you will ever meet. He is just 6 years old. He is creative. He is talented. And he wrote the stories for not just one, but 2 published books all by himself. Please give the biggest welcome to the one and only Lae'l. And joining him today is his amazing dad, Craig, who is here to help out. Welcome to you both. Hi, Lae'l.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm doing boss and my favorite. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Lae'l, what grade are you in?
I just ended year 1.
That's great. And what's your favorite subject in school?
Science.
Science. That's lovely. What do you do after school?
What do I do after school? Sometimes eat lunch and sometimes play outside.
What do you have for lunch?
Sometimes what I have for lunch, sometimes meatballs, which are yummy.
Meatballs.
Yeah.
Lae'l, do you have any pets?
I don't have pets, but my only pet is called Atom.
Atom?
Yes.
What is Atom?
Atom is a robo-dog.
A robo-dog?
Yeah.
Okay. Lae'l, do you like reading books?
Yeah. Science books, definitely yes.
Science books. Okay, I was just going to ask you, what's your favorite book? Who reads to you at home, Lae'l?
Actually, I read to myself because many books are interesting. So are science books.
That's interesting to know. When did you first start making up stories in your head?
One was in 2025 and one was in 2026.
Tell us about 2025, your first story.
My first story was Bhavi and Lae'l. I'm in the Explorers. It's a true story about my cousin and I meeting for the very first time in Phuket.
Really?
Yes.
How old is your cousin?
My cousin's already 6 years old, like me.
So, Lae'l, how do you do it? Where do the ideas come from? In the shower? When you're eating? When you're dreaming?
Actually, in my first book, the idea didn't just come up. It was a real story. So I just put it in my head all I could, and then after that, I wrote it in a book.
Lae'l, can you tell us a little bit about the story?
Well, the first part is Bobby's dad, Mosa, which I call Bobby's dad. It's in Indian language. And we met together for the very first time. Second, there was Tiger Kingdom. There are amazing tigers there. Big tigers, small tigers, all different stages of a tiger life cycle. It's a very amazing, but we were only allowed to see the baby tigers because we were too young to see the big tigers.
Wow, that is so amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Lae'l, in your second book, Lae'l's Big Dream Machine. Yes. Can you tell me where that idea came from?
Well, that idea just came from because you showed me your laptop and co-pilot gave me some ideas. But the first part was about me making my big dream machine. The second part was actually me flying off to space to the red planet, aka Mars.
Interesting.
The third part was actually about we were actually crushing on it, and one of our big dream machine tires actually gets stuck in a Martian rock.
Really?
Yeah.
So who else is with you on this mission?
There was actually 79 researchers.
Are all of them your friends or your colleagues?
Yeah, both.
Both. Interesting. If your dream machine could make one dream come true right now, what would it be?
It would actually be a swimming pool.
A swimming pool?
Yes.
What would you do in a swimming pool?
I would just swim and splash and splash. I would let my 79 researchers do it too. A whole big pool of water.
Where would this pool be?
This pool would be right by the earth.
Oh, this would be on Earth.
Yeah, this would be on Earth. It wouldn't like be 79 kilometers far.
And would there be anything special about this pool?
Yeah, yes, it has so much of swimming pool toys. Oh, a lot of swimming pool toys. Oh, and even swimming pool fins.
Fins?
Yeah.
For swimming?
Yes.
Okay, would there be any other powers that it would have?
Any other powers? Yes. It could actually create a whole house full of toys and full of beds and full of beautiful things like jewels.
Like jewels?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you were there, I could give it to you.
Thank you. Lae'l, when you saw your first book printed in your hands, what did it feel like?
It felt like I had just made something so precious, so beautiful. It really felt really good. I loved it.
That's lovely. Has any of your friends in school read your books?
Yes, all of them. They brought it.
They bought it?
Yes.
That's amazing. What about your teacher? Has she seen your books?
Yes.
And what does she have to say about it?
She says it's amazing. She loves it, like me.
Do people treat you differently now that you're a published author?
Yes, they treat me like they love my books, and some of them actually gave me money.
Is this when they bought the books from you?
Yes, they thought it was amazing.
And what's the best thing about having your own books?
The best thing is having my own books so that I can create more money as my business job.
That's amazing. If you could go on a real adventure anywhere in the world, where would you go and who would you take with you?
I would actually go to Thailand, and I would actually bring Jaden, my friend Jaden, and my brother Jaden.
That's amazing. And what would you do there?
And what would I do there? Share some ice cream with them.
Ice cream?
Yes.
What's your favorite flavor ice cream?
My favorite one is chocolate flavor.
And how often do you eat ice cream, Lae'l? Do you eat ice cream every day?
Yes, every day. And here's what's so special about it. It's homemade.
Homemade?
Yes.
How do you make it?
But first we have a big bowl. We have a big bowl. And then after that, we fill it in with yogurt. And then after that, we put some cocoa powder.
Lae'l, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
It would actually be about me. I could go through something, and I could actually go to deepest core of Earth and fly right back into outer space and to even further than the tardigrades gallop and to the tadpole galaxy.
The tadpole galaxy?
Yeah.
What, can you tell us a little bit about that?
The tadpole galaxy is very far away. It's even further than total human height.
Okay, have you started thinking about your next story?
Not yet. I'll start thinking about it soon.
If you could meet any person in the whole world, whether they are real or from a story, who would it be?
Well, first it would actually be my brother. Second, it would actually be about my grandparents. Actually, I would take my whole family with me.
To meet your brother and your grandparents?
Yes.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I never met them.
Not yet.
Yeah.
What's the scariest thing you can imagine?
The scariest thing that I can imagine is by me actually being eaten by a whale. A blue whale. The most biggest whale in the whole world.
And what's the most magical?
And what's the most magical? Just like me being on from Earth, it just turns into outer space without a spacesuit.
That's very nice.
It's like this thing just teleported me into space without a spacesuit.
Cool. When you grow up, what would you like to be? An author or something else?
I would actually like to be an author and a physicist.
A physicist?
Yes.
Wow. Do you like science?
Of course I do like science. I'm waiting to learn about physics, the master of science.
Could you tell us a little bit more about this?
Actually, if we go to supernovas, you can actually create a star that has more mass. If the star that has more mass, like our sun, it would actually turn into a bigger star and then just shrink down and turn into a white dwarf.
A white dwarf?
Yes, they're small.
Okay, so could your third book be science-based?
Yes, but if we do a blue giant, full-on blue giants, or maybe a little bit less, it could actually turn it into a red supergiant, and then it could turn into a supernova, and then a neutron star. Neutron stars are very small. They're like about the size of a city.
That's big, actually. But for a star, maybe that is a bit small.
Yeah,
that's very interesting, Lae'l.
That is.
What's the biggest thing that you would like to do or achieve?
A ginormous video game.
What kind of video game?
It's all about science.
Can you tell us a little bit more?
Yeah, yes, but if it were to be science, it would be actually a science quiz. Only 30 seconds to answer. You have cubicles with these words. You have to pick the right one.
Wow, that's so amazing.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to having a video game designed by Lae'l Jiggles.
Yeah.
Can all ages play this game?
Actually, all ages in the world, no.
No?
Yes, but only up to 3 years old. Yes, they can start playing.
From 3 years and older?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready? Action.
Welcome, love.
Welcome.
Welcome, Greg.
Thank you.
So tell us, when did you first realize that Lae'l had this extraordinary gift of storytelling?
That happened many years ago. Now, I know I'm talking about a 6-year-old child here, but very early on in his age, maybe just 3, as soon as words started coming out of his mouth, they just never stopped.
What was your first reaction when you saw and read his first book?
I was extremely proud of him, especially because he wanted to say, "Hey Dad, thank you for sending me to Thailand." And he was, just telling not just me, but the whole world the story about meeting his cousin and leaving China for the first time and how much it meant to him. So I was extremely proud. I still am extremely proud. Yeah.
What do you hope that this experience of Lae'l being a published author at the age of 6 does for his future?
Okay. So as a businessman, what I wish my dad did for me was teach me how to run a business at a very young age. And my dad never did that for me, unfortunately. I'm not knocking my dad. However, I didn't want to make that mistake. So at the age of 6, everybody's focusing on, yay, he's a published author. However, Lae'l at the age of 6 understands who's the investor, who's the publisher, what's assets, what profit is, what losses are, what expenditure is. And that is by far, I feel, the biggest accomplishment. It's behind the scenes where my son is learning how to turn his book into an asset, and an income generating asset at that. And that is why the first time we were taken out to commune by Lae'l, I was literally holding back tears of joy, because it's like your lessons are coming to life, they're coming to fruition, and it just feels like you're doing something right.
And that was an amazing, amazing meal. I mean, he did tell us what we could eat because he was paying.
Yes, well, we had a budget discussion. We had a budget discussion. He wanted to buy me a whiskey, but that was outside of his budget. So we did set a few constraints. And then I also made sure that he was the man of the moment, and he ordered for us. So where I think the only thing that you could decide was what you were going to drink. But other than that, everything else was pre-chosen. So yeah, I'm teaching him how to be decisive and make those decisions, especially now from such a young age. Because if you can be decisive in business and get to the point and make those hard decisions now, by the time he is forced to, or life brings him into, or when he becomes of age, let's put it that way, those will be easy decisions to make. Because he'll be able to say, okay, fine, this is good for me, this is not, this is an asset, this is a liability. Yeah. So I'm very proud of that thus far.
Likewise. So what's your proudest dad moment so far?
Oh, there are so many. There are literally so many. The first ones was where Lae'l started emulating my love for cars. And then when I took him for a drive in the Shelby GT500, oh my goodness, I knew it was going to be an expensive drive, because, yeah, once the car bug bites you, it doesn't ever let go. On
that note, let's just tell the viewers something that they don't know. So I'm the only female in our home, and I live with guys who are very much into cars. So my thing is that we live in an exotic dealership, and I drink out of an engine.
This is true.
My tea, I drink from an engine, a V8 engine.
Yeah. So yes, the passion for cars, but also the passion for science. You know, I know it's slightly premature, introducing a 6-year-old into, you know, quantum physics and things like that. And it's nothing that I studied officially, but it's something that I studied on my own. And my son enjoying that and going further into it than, or going into it faster than I expected him to. You know, we had a lunch with one of my friends, and he was talking quantum physics and literally talking about string theory, and going as from the smallest thing, or the smallest particles, which is string or quantum foam, up to universes, you know, and just the scale of the whole universe. And he actually has a understanding and a realization of it that makes me so proud, you know. But it's just daily living with a child where I feel that we've done right by him. You know, sometimes it's a little bit not too good when he's like telling me what flavor notes I should be taking on my cigars I should be choosing, and that's way beyond his reach. But yeah, that comes part and parcel of having a genius child.
And I'm actually happy that he's got the creative bug from me, and we both love the camera. But yes, when it comes to science, I prefer online shopping. When that discussion is being held.
Well, we will be discussing it a little bit later because it is a weekend here, and what that means is we're probably going to be watching Big Bang Theory, and I love the way that he could probably have a discussion with Sheldon Cooper about what is he studying.
That's his newest favorite person.
Yeah.
Sheldon Cooper.
Even though my son has gratefully got a lot more EQ than Sheldon Cooper, but I also think he's probably matched with his IQ as well.
So you think he's sharper than Howard?
By far.
Okay. All right,
hey,
Nick.
Howard is an engineer, and I have absolute respect for engineers.
No, he's good at what he does.
Understanding that I am physically, literally studying engineering as well for just part of the business that we're heading into. So I need to study engineering. So yeah, we don't knock the engineers because what they do is absolutely important.
Absolutely. So we have time for, Lae'l is feeling a bit emotional. Oh, such a good boy.
I love you, my baby. Okay, come.
Don't go too far. It's time for rapid fire.
Rapid fire? What's that?
You know what's rapid fire? It's a game. Okay? And you're going to tell me, I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to tell me the first word that comes to your mind. Okay? You can't think too long about it.
Is it just for Lae'l or is it for both of us?
No, it's just for Lae'l.
Okay.
It's his turn now.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, Lae'l, are you ready?
Yeah.
Rapid fire, okay?
Rapid fire.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite food?
Favorite food, pepperoni pizza.
Favorite animal?
A cheetah.
Favorite superhero?
Iron Man.
Cat or dog?
Cat.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Beach or mountains?
Mountains.
And one word to describe yourself.
Emotional.
Emotional right now? Oh, okay, that's good. Lae'l, you're an absolute superstar. At 6 years old and 2 published books, stories written entirely by you, you are proof that age is just a number and that God places gifts inside of us from the very beginning. To all the parents and children watching, please get the Lae'l series for your little ones. Bhavi and Lae'l, Island Explorers, and Lae'l's Big Dream Machine available at thegracegallery.shop. Lae'l and Craig, thank you so much for joining us today. You are both such an inspiration. Stay tuned for more incredible authors on the GENS Publication Virtual Book Tour 2026. God bless you all.
Subscribe to RJ's Antics for loads more.